Justin Baldoni sent a voicemail to Blake Lively, and now it has been released. And the question is this an example of a man that was literally walking on eggshells?
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up? Guys, I had to get back in here and give you guys this information because everybody and their mama is starting to talk about this. And to me, this is a very telling but thought-provoking situation. Justin Baldoni sent a voicemail to Blake Lively. Apparently, it was after, it sounds like they had an argument. Something did not go well. Creative differences, something of that sort. And in this voicemail, you could basically hear that this man, at least it sounds like to me, like this man is groveling, all right, trying to set everything back on its right course, trying to make everything right between him and Blake Lively. But at the same time, I leave that question up to you guys. We have got to get into this voicemail. It's very, very interesting. To me, it does shine a little bit of insight as far as the dynamics of this situation. Now, there's been a lot of conversation about that. People are wondering if this is right after a fight that happened involving Ryan Reynolds. In fact, it sounds like Taylor Swift was involved in this particular fight or in this argument. This is a very interesting and again, still very sensitive situation where we're all still trying to figure out what exactly happened and what exactly is going on here. But nonetheless, we have got to get into this. We're going to be diving into it even more on my main channel in just a little bit, but I still wanted to give you guys the info over here all by itself. So let's take a listen to this.
Hey, Blake. It is 2 a.m. Hopefully this does not wake you up. Whew. Wow, there's so much I want to say to you, and I hope that we can FaceTime or see each other in person soon and get to talk more. But I'm just gonna send you a few thoughts, and hopefully it's not gonna be more than a few minutes. But that I don't have the best track record. I don't think either one of us have the best track record.
Yeah, this is like 6 minutes long, but yeah, okay.
For our voice memos. I want to start with an apology. Man, reading the second part of your message, my heart sank, and I'm really sorry. I for sure fell short, and you worked really hard on that, and the way you framed it, and how that made you feel. I just want to say thank you for sharing that with me. That takes a lot of trust and vulnerability, and I feel really grateful that you feel safe enough to tell me that that's how you feel and share that with me.
Wow.
And I'm really sorry. I f***ed up. That is a fail on my part. One thing you should know about me is I will admit and apologize when I fail. I am far from perfect. I'm a very flawed man, as my wife will attest. And and I'm gonna f up. I'm gonna say the wrong thing. I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth. I'm gonna you off probably, but I will always apologize and find my way back to center. That is one thing I can assure you of.
Okay, so first off, so far, sounds like a really decent human being trying to take accountability for an argument that they recently had and trying to make things right. That's what I'm getting so far. Now, I just want you guys to know, apparently there was a conversation about some new work, some new writing that was put in the script that was written by her, allegedly by Ryan Reynolds. And of course, they're saying that it was like maybe Taylor Swift T-Swizzle had something to do with her, giving her some inspiration and some insight into the actual scene that she ended up writing along with Ryan Reynolds and all that. Apparently, Justin Baldoni did not take it very well. He reacted. And maybe because he believed that the script was fine as it was. Also, let's not forget, he is the director and he gets final say. That's at least what's being said in his contracts for this particular picture, that he has final say in the script and, of course, in the making of this movie. But apparently they butt heads. Now, it's not confirmed whether or not Ryan Reynolds was going in on him and yelling at him. And this voicemail was made after he had that altercation, that argument with Ryan Reynolds in the room. We don't have confirmation of that yet at all. But it's clear to me that this has something to do with the writing of the script, her putting some new revisions in it, maybe there was a clash in creative in the creative process, and he didn't see what she had written. He did not agree with it, and he, of course, acted in a very visceral and very genuine way. Probably like, no, we're not going this route. And maybe this was the one of many arguments. And of course, he's like, well, I'm in a project with this woman. I got to make things right because we got to finish this project. And I'd hate to lose this gig solely over creative differences. Let's try to make things right. To me, so far, he sounds like a good guy trying to make right. And of course, also being the bigger person in the room and saying, you know what, I'm going to take the L. My bad. I'll take the L this time. As long as we get this picture done, so we can get this out there, we can make our names for ourselves, make this commercial, make the monies. When they say commercial, make money and continue moving on. But let's continue though.
And I'm sorry I made you feel that way. That must have felt terrible. And I will for sure do better. That was not my best weekend, and I should have given it more time. And damn right, you got great friends if that's how you felt and they knew that. And we should all have friends like that, aside from the fact that they're two of the most creative people on the planet. The three of you guys together is unbelievable.
T-Swizzle, Taylor Swift, Ryan Reynolds, just so you know. And then, of course, Blake Lively.
Talk about energy and just a
crazy
force, all three of you. But I just wanted you to know that I didn't need that because it's really good. And it's going to make the movie sing, like you said. And I'm excited to go through the whole movie with you. You know, I think, and you and I have been trying to build a relationship, which I think we've done successfully. I mean, here we are talking like this, me into my phone at 2 a.m, but largely via text and voice note. And I will be honest with you, that is not my biggest strength. I love being with people and being in somebody's space and being face to face, and I feel like that's where I excel. And definitely fallen short at times in our text and voice note exchange, just because there's so much to communicate and there's so much happening. And all that to say, I'm just really looking forward to spending time together.
Now, real quick, I just have to add this really quick. This shows proof positive that he just said text messages and voice memos or voicemails, right? That means there are more. And I'm sure all of these are about to drop here very, very soon. Let's not forget, he has text messages. He has voice memos. So all of them are going to be coming out. I guarantee you. So that's a little bit of a foreshadowing of what we should be expecting over the next week or so. And it's crazy because it's Monday. There's probably going to be a whole lot more coming. And also, it's very male of him. Listen, I'm just going to say it. Sorry, not sorry. It's very male of him to be like, yo, I'm not good at the voice memo thing. I'm not good at the text message thing. What I do better at is being in that person's atmosphere, in that space, and being creative with that person rather than just throwing out ideas via text or via voice memo. I'm sorry. I don't know many guys that are good at fellas that are good at like the text message thing or sending voice memos. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just want to see you in person and we're going to talk about it then. You know what I'm saying? So I can relate to this a little bit, but let's continue.
And I think that's going to really go a long way for our chemistry, which I believe is there and has been there from the start. So I was so damn excited when you wanted to do this film. I felt it in the room when we met, and yeah, I think it does come from the both of us being so fucking hardworking and having a vision and not settling. And I'm excited to have a creative partner in that with you. And it's just really it's just really exciting. There's so much more to say. There's so much I want to say. Oh, and there's one thing that I do need to say, which is I am so sorry you have been through what you've been through with these other filmmakers and producers or whoever the people were that you worked with. It just me off. Those heads that I'm just still kind of blown away that this is the industry that we're in and that you've experienced that as a woman. And I know I don't need to say it, but that's not at all going to be or will be. Hopefully it's not been the experience with me.
Ooh, boy,
there's nothing more exciting to me like that. I get to work with Blake Lively and have her, all of her. I mean, that's what I want. And so there's been no hesitancy with me sending you the final draft file. I am totally fine with that. The only reason I didn't send it today was because I was trying to implement and add your notes into my working draft, which is already like I'm all over that draft right now. So there's a whole bunch of new stars that are going to be collated pages.
Now, again, you know, he's literally going, "Oh, you know, I'm so sorry. I listened. I after thinking about everything, I hear you 100%. I don't want you to feel like you're just a pretty face in the movie, that you're just there to be a mouth reciting lines and just, you know, hitting your mark and looking beautiful. No, you're more than that. You are a co-collaborator to this project, and I don't want you to think that you are anything less than such." And to me, like I said, this man seems like he's on his knees being like, "Listen, I'm really sorry, and I'm listening to you now, and I want to work things out, and I don't ever want to make you, I don't ever want to belittle you or make you feel like you're less than." Man, this is woo. What say you guys so far? Damn, to me, what is the lawsuit for? I mean, when you hear just this voicemail, I'm waiting for more stuff, but at the same time, the pendulum's swinging, and it's swinging hard right now because he seems very innocent, to me at least.
I just haven't had a chance to send it to you, but there's no hesitancy. I'm happy to send it to you.
So far, let me roll that back just a tiny bit. He's innocent to me so far. You never know. God only knows what Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have. But let me just continue really quick.
I just haven't had a chance to send it to you, but there's no hesitancy. I'm happy to send it to you, and I'm sorry that has happened to you before, and I hope after this experience there will be a new, I don't know. I hope it'll be healing in some way, because that's all I want. I want this movie to be healing. I want this movie to be commercial, just like you, and
make money,
people, and touch people. And I want to walk you through my whole plan and the work that we're doing with the domestic violence partner that we found no more, and just my vision. And I just know that this can be really, really special, and it's going to be special. And you're the secret sauce, and we're the secret sauce. And anyways, I have so much more to say. I'm going to stop rambling because Jesus Christ, it's been 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So me. I'm sorry. You probably have kids all over you and a baby on your boob, and you're listening to me ramble at 2 a.m. I hope you're feeling better, and give Ryan my love. Thank you for sending me that. It means the world to me that you trust me with your feelings and your thoughts like that. And I can't wait to spend more time with you. Okay, I'm done cutting myself off. Good night. Hey.
Now, okay, you heard everything. You heard the whole thing. All right. Of course, I had to throw my commentary in there, but at the same time, for fair use. But at the same time, when you hear something like that, what say you guys? To me, it sounds like a guy who is literally on his knees saying, "Please, oh God, please forgive me for whatever I did. I just want to work. I just want this to work. I want us to get along. I want us to enjoy making this project together. We're creating art. That's what we should be really excited about. That's the fun part. This shouldn't be so difficult. I am sorry." He even said, "Give my love to Ryan too." And let's be real. If it's true that this voicemail was made after Ryan was berating him, that's what they're saying right now. That's what he says right now, okay, in his lawsuit. If that is actually true, Then he even said, like, send my love to him. Like, hey, I want us all to be cool. I want us to work out. Like, Hollywood's too small. You know, you never know. I might get a chance to be in a movie with Ryan in the future. I got to make everything cool. He's way too powerful and way too successful. I don't want to piss everybody off. We gotta get along here, right? So again, when I see something like this, to me, it looks like a guy who's just trying to right this ship back towards its true north, trying to cut out all the drama and also leveling with her, going, hey, I understand. I'm sure you've had creative differences with people on other projects or didn't get credit where credit was due on certain projects. And I understand that. And I stand with you on that. And I don't want that to happen or make you feel like that with this. I want us all to win. So let's win together. To me, that's how I see it. Now, I know some people can interpret it in a completely different way, but I don't see it like that. I see a guy who's really just trying to make this work so that they can continue on making the movie, so that they can make the money and be successful with the movie, so it can turn into a sequel and so on and so forth. But I mean, what say you guys? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think he's, to me, he's clearly groveling. To me, he's clearly going, hey, I just want to give peace a chance. All right? Let's just give peace a mother-loving chance. And let's make a movie. And then let's get rich off of it. We'll laugh at this at one point in our lives. But unfortunately, that's not the situation here. Now it's turned into this $400 million lawsuit coming from him. Her allegations of him with SH and all that has been absolutely insane. And to me, this sounds like a guy who's walking on eggshells, trying to do everything he can to make things right with Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, or at least just Blake Lively. Boy, pretty crazy stuff. But what say you guys? Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button. You know, we will be talking about all the text messages and everything that revolve around this voicemail that led to this voicemail on my live in just a little bit. Yes, we're going to be doing a late show, but it is what it is because this came out and we have got to talk about it immediately. So I'll see you guys on the live show in a little bit. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. We'll talk soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.